Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm coming to you with a birthday cake for me. So just to get started, I'm gonna go ahead and use the classic white box cake mix, and I'm actually going to be doing a cheesecake. Yes, I love cheesecake. I love it so much, so this is fitting for me. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to follow all the directions on the back of the box, just like I shown you. And I basically put all my ingredients in here, and then I'm going to use my hand mixer and mixing it up. Once I mix it up, it should look like this. Okay, and I didn't go into detail about exactly what I put in, because just follow whatever cake mix you want to use on the back of the box. So the cake mix is basically going to be our bottom. So instead of the graham cracker crust, we're going to use cake mix. All right, so get you a spring form pan. Okay, do not do what I did. I totally forgot I have one, but get you a spring form pan, and all you're going to do is just go ahead and use half of the cake mix. Do not use all of it. I did it before. I used the full cake mix and it was just too high. So you're just going to use half of the cake mix, and I used the other half. I just made cupcakes. And then we're going to make sure that it is basically all on the bottom, okay? And then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to pop that in the oven for what it says to pop it in the oven for. And then once you get that out the oven, this is what you're going to be left with. Now, I did this a day prior, so now what we're going to do is wrap that up in cellophane, and this is basically to keep it moist when we put it in the refrigerator. Okay, and then we are now going to go ahead and get started on our filling. And so for our filling, all the ingredients will be in the description box below. So I'm going to go ahead and take out our cake, and it is very, very moist. You know, when you put it in the refrigerator, it can get hard. So this is why we're wrapping it up with cellophane. Do not skip this step, okay? And then what we're first going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put that cake right in the bottom of this pan. But remember, you're going to use a springform pan. You're not going to do the mistake I did. So you're going to use your springform pan. Now we're going to go ahead and do our heavy whipping cream. And what we're going to go ahead and do for that is we're going to make sure we put 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream just in a regular bowl. We want to basically make this very fluffy. This is needed for this step because this is going to be a no hassle cheesecake. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get our hand mixer. Put this on the lowest speed. Do not put it on a high speed. It'll fly everywhere. So put this on the lowest speed and go ahead and mix it until it gets like cloud consistency. It may take a little time, but it's okay. I think I maybe was doing this about 5 minutes. All right, and this is what it's going to look like. You see how fluffy it is, nice and fluffy. And we're gonna bang our prongs from our mixer because we want to make sure we have all that we need, and just get as much as you can off. So now we're going to go ahead and put that to the side. So now we're going to go ahead and get to our cheesecake filling. I did this quite a few times, but this recipe that I'm giving you guys was the best recipe. I'm using 3 Philadelphia cream cheeses. You have to do Philadelphia. Do not skip on brands, okay? You got to use Philadelphia. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to show you how to open one of them, and you want to open it like this so you can get all of the cream cheese and you don't have any sticking, so you have to spoon it off, okay? Make sure this is room temperature, so make sure you leave this out for some period of time. We do not want cold cream cheese. It'll be too hard to mix. So what I'm doing here is I'm opening very, very, very carefully. And then once I open it like that, I'm just going to pop it right in. And as you see, I really didn't have any cream cheese lingering. Now we're going to go ahead and use our 1 cup of white sugar. I wouldn't skip with any type of sweetener or anything like that. You can see how it tastes, but I just don't know how that's going to taste. But we got 1 cup of sugar. And then we're going to go ahead and do our cream cheese. I'm using Daisy. You can use whatever cream cheese you want. This is 1/3 cup of cream cheese. So I just basically took the measuring cup and basically filled it up as much as I could. I tried to get it out with the, I think you call these prongs. I don't really know. If you know what these are called, put it in the comment section below. But what I'm going to go ahead and do, I try to take it off with that, and then I had to switch to like a spoon. And I didn't get all of it off like I wanted. So you're going to see me in a little bit kind of put just a tad bit of cream cheese back in there so I can get all the cream cheese that is needed so I can have a good 1/3. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put some lemon juice. You can use an actual lemon if you would like. You need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. This is to enhance the flavor. You really don't taste the lemon juice as much, but it does enhance that cream cheese flavor. So do not skip this step at all. And then we want to make sure we use vanilla extract. We're going to use 1 tablespoon. Now you can use a vanilla bean if you want. You can use the actual bean and then scoop out the inside of it and put it in there. It probably will taste well. And we want to put some salt in there. That's also going to enhance this flavor. So I basically just eyeballed the salt. I would put that much in it, not a lot. And I'm using coarse salt, but you can use regular salt as well. And this is an extra step. You do not have to do this, but I put some pumpkin spice in here. I'll put it in the description box below as well. You didn't really taste it. I just think it gives like a nice enhanced flavor, but that's just me. And so now once we've put all of the ingredients inside of our bowl, we're going to go ahead and mix. We want to make sure we put this on a low mixing. We don't want anything to fly anywhere. And we're going to mix this until it's well combined. I did, however, go from a 1 to a 2, but it's still very low. Okay, and then we are done with our mixing of our filling. This is what it will look like. Make sure that it's well combined. We don't want any chunks anywhere in our filling. That's just not going to be the move. And then we're going to add our heavy whipping cream to the cream cheese filling. Okay, so add it all in there, all of it. I promise you this is going to be a great cheesecake. So what we want to now do is we're going to, well, first, this is what I tried. So it didn't work, you guys. I need food coloring. This was only just a decorative icing, and I got this from my grocery store. It was a good price, so, you know, let's see. And it was green, so I was like, let me put it in here, see if it turns it green. Yeah, it did not. So I could have omitted this step. I didn't taste any different or anything like that, but all you want to make sure you do is you want to make sure you're folding in everything. Do not stir. I repeat, do not stir it. You want to fold it in carefully. So take the sides, fold it in, take the sides, fold it in, and keep doing this until everything is well combined. And it should look like this, if you can see. And then we're going to go ahead and transfer this to our pan. Remember, once again, you're going to use your spring form and you're going to transfer that to your spring form. So now I know it seems very high. If you use your spring form, you're not going to notice it as much. So what I basically had to do is I had to kind of smooth it out as much as possible so it isn't as high. You also going to see me go around the sides of it just to get the excess off. And you know, I tasted it in the process. So I'm going to smooth it out until it gets as flat as it possibly could. It's not going to get all the way flat, but that's okay because it still turned out to be a nice cheesecake. And so what we're now going to do is we're going to pop this in the refrigerator, nothing less than 6 hours, okay? I know it's a little hard to sit there and wait, but if you want a no hassle cheesecake, it's going to come with maybe a tad bit hassle, and this is your tad bit hassle, is the waiting part. So pop that in the refrigerator, 6 to 8 hours. 8 hours is better, but nothing less than 6. So now I've waited about 12 hours or so, and this is a product of the cheesecake. So as you can see, it was nice and smoothed out, and in fact it has formed as well. So this way we don't have to worry about the cracking or anything like that. And I tried to draw a 3-leaf clover. Yes, because my birthday is on St. Patrick's Day. I was thinking, like, why would I draw a 3-leaf clover, and it's actually a 4-leaf clover. That's the luckiest, but you know, it's okay, it's my birthday, so I can do what I want. So here I tried to draw it. It did not turn out right, so don't y'all come in the comments about my clover, okay? So this is all you're kind of seeing here, and then you're gonna also see me write B-Day on the side. I was running out of this stuff, so I'm glad I got what I needed on top of it. So the hard part is going to come up as me cutting it. This is why you need a spring form, and I didn't realize until I went to go actually cut it. But this is my finished product, and I got my pot of gold. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and tell me in the comment section if you did this recipe and how it turned out for you. Thank you guys once again. Happy St. Patrick's Day and happy birthday to me. I will see you in the next video. Bye.